Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about what college is really like, kind of my experience and what I've seen. I'm currently on my last semester. I'm going to graduate in December. So I have definitely lived the college experience, and I just want to give my take on what I thought college was like and what I wish I would have done differently. Before we get into the video, as always, make sure to go down and hit that like button. My degree is going to be in biomedical sciences. I am currently pre-med track, so I'm about to apply to medical school this upcoming cycle. The purpose of me having this channel is to kind of document my journey all the way through medical school, going through residency, and also to talk anything that has to do with success. So if you guys are interested in success, business, finances, anything pre-med, or if you just want to follow me through my journey to becoming a doctor, make sure to go down and subscribe. I'm trying to build a little community where we talk about all these things and really help each other get successful together. The first thing that I want to talk about with college and what it's like is the social aspect. Socially, guys, I have to say I've never had as much fun as I've had these last 4 years at college. There are so many people, and with there being so many people and such a large group of students, there is a niche for everybody. You will fit into somewhere. Guys, seriously take advantage of this. They're gonna help you so much, not only now but also in your future careers. Networking is such a good thing to do while you're in college, because then after college you can open up so many opportunities for yourself. But most importantly, you guys really will have such a fun time as long as you put yourself out there. If you get invited to something, just go. Invite your friend, invite your roommate. Most of the time, guys, you really won't regret going out and doing something fun. And in college, you can do that all the time. Okay guys, so the second thing that I do want to talk about is the classwork and the class load. Kind of how hard is college really? I remember in high school, all our high school teachers would always be like, you guys better do your homework, you guys better work on this, work on this. When you get to college, it's going to be a lot harder. To be honest, guys, while yes, it is a little difficult, it's really not that bad. Obviously, this depends on your major. Some majors are going to be a lot harder than other majors. Me personally, I think an engineering major is by far the hardest one you can do. Like I said before, my major is biomedical sciences, which is considered one of the harder majors in college. But even with having one of the harder majors in college, it still really isn't that bad as long as you budget your time wisely. The nicest part about college and the class loads, for the most part, is that you make your own schedule. In high school, you had to be there 7:45 to 3:30 every day, no matter what. My schedule, for example, I might go to class 2 hours Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and only 3 hours on Tuesday and Thursday. By 10, 11 in the morning, I'm all done with classes and I have the rest of the day to do whatever I need to do. Now, let's say my homework only takes me an hour or two to do. That means by lunchtime, I am done and I have the rest of the day where I don't need to think about school or homework. Obviously, guys, not every single day is like this, but I would say a majority of my college career has been like this. There'll be every other week or every few weeks where you'll have a test here or a test there, and on those weeks you're obviously going to have to put a little bit more time in studying into your schoolwork. But for the most part, it's pretty chill. I promise you, if you guys just budget your time wisely, you will have way more free time than if you were in a full-time job. Also, guys, about the classes with the coursework, I know in high school our teacher said once you get to college, it's gonna get so hard. Most of my college classes have honestly just been busy work. Obviously, it's gonna depend on the class, but I'd say most of my classes were like this. A lot of them were honestly just common sense, where you just had to read something or maybe watch a quick YouTube video. Then you just had to write something or fill out a worksheet on that material. If you just put effort into college, I promise you, you can get A's. It really is not as hard as everybody says it is. I did actually make a video on how I was able to get a 4.0 in college. I will put the link up in one of these corners. Also, guys, I just want to say, this is going to sound really weird, but it's actually easier to get A's than it is to get C's. Also, it's a lot easier on your mental health if you're striving to just get A's instead of just trying to pass the class. I know this sounds weird, but this is why I say it. If your goal is to get an A, that means every single assignment, every single thing that you have to do, you're going to try, you're going to do it, and you're going to do your best at it. This means that when you do fall short, you might end up at an A-, B+, maybe a B. But this is a lot different than if you fall short and you're already at a C, just barely passing, and now you have to retake the class. Also, it's going to put you guys in a mentality where you're always ahead and you never have to sit there and worry and have all this anxiety about, oh no, am I going to pass this class? I need to do that homework. What's the lowest that I can get on my final to pass this class? You're always just going to be at peace with school, and having that break from anxiety is going to help you do a lot better in all the other aspects of your life. I guess similar with what I said about the social aspect of college, just put in effort, try your best, and it's really not that bad. Okay guys, so the third thing that I want to talk about that I've learned here in college is kind of the dating life and what dating is like in college. I'm gonna be honest, my personal opinion, I think that dating in college is the best time. I'm not saying you have to get married in college or have kids in college or anything like that, but I think that college is really a time where you should learn and grow and kind of learn yourself. Also, in terms of confidence, just getting out there and dating can really help your self-confidence. It can really teach you how to talk to people, which is a very important skill to learn, especially at this time of your life. Also, it can help you learn how to handle rejection and teach you to keep going even when you fail. This is such an extremely important aspect of your life, and there is no better place to fail in the dating scene than at college. It is so forgiving. If you get rejected by one girl or boy, guess what? You turn the corner and there's another one. If I could go back and just talk to my younger self, I would just tell him, get out of your shell, focus on just meeting as many people as you can, and shoot more shots because you're gonna miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This may not turn into anything, but it's practice, and practice is gonna make perfect. Like I said guys, there is no better place to fail in the dating scene and learn how to talk to the opposite sex than at college. Okay guys, so the fourth thing that I do want to talk about is during college and during this time that you're gonna have at college, to really take this time and use it to improve yourself. At this age that you're at, especially being in college, the world is gonna be so forgiving to you to make mistakes. Also, being at this age and being in college, your habits aren't set yet, so if you have bad habits, being in college is a great place to learn how to fix those, and if you want better habits or you don't have very good habits, college is also a great place to learn how to get those. Some ideas that you can just start doing right now be things like going to the gym, picking up a new sport, learning a new language, stepping out of your comfort zone, maybe doing something like starting a YouTube channel, start a page on Instagram of something that you're passionate about. Really reach out and try to see what you're good at, what you love, kind of what you can improve on with yourself. Who knows, you might end up just changing your career path completely because you stepped out of your comfort zone and now you're doing something that you completely love. Literally whatever you guys want to improve on, college is a great time to do it. Like I said before, there is really no better place to fail. Okay guys, so the fifth and final thing that I do want to talk about is college worth it? The big question. What are the pros and the cons of college? I'll start with the cons first. The first big obvious one is that it's very expensive. The numbers are crazy guys, but in the United States, on average, it is in the six-figure range just to get a 4-year bachelor's degree. This is insane, and obviously it's something that you need to be considering and thinking about when deciding if you want to go to college. Another con is the time that you're losing. You could start entry-level position at a normal job, and without going to college, you'll be 4 years ahead. That's 4 years of raises, 4 years of promotions, 4 years of experience. Another con of college, and this stat is actually kind of sad, but only around 40% of people who get their bachelor's degree go into a field relating to their bachelor's degree. I'm not saying that having a bachelor's degree is useless, but I think you need to be a lot more selective in what you want to get your degree in. Okay, let me go over some of the pros now. Whether you like it or not, the fact is having a 4-year bachelor's degree does open up more opportunities in the workforce for you. This can definitely be a pro, but when you look at the price tag you pay for that opportunity, you have to make sure that you're planning ahead and know kind of what you want to go into. Another pro about college guys is you will 100% learn and grow as a person. The amount of maturity that I had when I first got into college versus now when I'm about to leave college is a huge difference. I have grown and matured so much. The nice thing about college is I feel like it's made me very well-rounded. So I haven't just grown and matured in one area or aspect of my life. I've grown socially, mentally, spiritually, intellectually. I definitely think that if you took away all the career benefits or the degree that you're actually gonna get, or if you took away the bad side like the financial burden and those things, and just looked at how much you're gonna learn and grow, it is definitely in the pros list. Now, those are just the pros and cons that I've noticed being in college. I actually do have an opinion on this topic. I think that if you're just going to college just because or just to have fun, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think taking 6 figures in debt that you're going to struggle paying back for the rest of your life is worth just an experience. I would say because of cost-benefit ratio, for me, it would only make sense and only be worth it to go to college and spend 6 figures on a degree if I knew for a fact that I needed it for what I wanted to do and I knew that I was going to use it without a doubt. For example, becoming a teacher, you have to do with a degree. Becoming a lawyer, a doctor, an accountant, any of these jobs, you just have to have a degree to do them. And in those cases, I think it's 100% worth it to go to college to do something that you're going to enjoy, do something that you actually want to do. Comment down below what you guys think about college, if it's a waste of time and money or if it's very valuable. I want to hear some more opinions on this topic. Alright guys, so that was my experience from college and just some things that I've learned over these last 4 years. Make sure to subscribe. I do have new videos every single week, but I'll see you guys next week.